Okay, good morning everybody. This is Gobu Prasanna signing in, and this is my first class in an academy. I am happy to share my ideas with an academy. Today I am going to take a class about Carnatic Wars in history, and what is the theme of the history is easy history. So at first, I want to explain what is mean by easy history because it will help you to think more about history. Initially, I was a science background student in my schoolings. I don't have any great idea about history. But when I am appearing to UPSC, I chose history as my option. So why I choose history as my option? Because I read some books as like Vandargal Vendargal in Tamil medium and some books. Okay, it inspired me a lot and it took me towards history. But after entering into this field, I feel some difficulties. What are the difficulties? To understand the incidents in sequence incidents. It's too difficult and to memorizing the years wars and etc and to memorizing the treaties is also too hard, and the fourth one is to memorizing the names is also too tough to do this made history difficult. Then I planned something and I made my own style to study history in an easy way. That is called easy history. So that's the thing I'm going to explain today in this class. So before that, we want to know what is mean by magic numbers in history. So magic numbers is very simple. So what is mean by magic numbers? I'm going to combine magic numbers and history building. These are the two method. History building history building and these are the two methods I'm going to handle to take this session, and you can also use this method and you can also build the history in your own way. So first of all, what does mean by magic number? It is simple. It's called favorite numbers. Then you see, when you are taking a mobile number, when you are choosing a mobile number, then you will choose the favorite numbers as like double nine, triple nine, double three, double six, and triple four. And if this is your favorite number, if there is a number, then people will fight for this number. I will take this number and I will take this numbers. Why? It is because simple. Because of these numbers: triple four, double six, double three, and triple nine. This will make the process easy to memorize the numbers. Even other peoples who are above than our relatives, friends, they can also easily memorize our numbers. It will be so helpful. So that's why we are choosing these numbers. Let me say another example. The example is 10, 20, and up to 90. 90, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. And these are the numbers. This is also called as a favorite number. Why this is called as a favorite number? It is simple. So listen, when we are studying tables in our schooling, we feel easy to memorize fifth table and 10th table. Why? Because of these numbers. These numbers are easy to understand and easy to memorize. So that's why fifth and 10th table became very easy to us in our schoolings. That's why I choose these numbers as magic numbers or favorite numbers. And again, double one, double two, double three, and double nine up to double nine. These are also called as favorite numbers. Now I'm going to build history through these numbers. So listen carefully how I am going to build this. Okay, let me help you. So listen carefully. At first, I'm going to explain some tactics and some strategies to memorize Carnatic War. War is a huge war, and it is also a serious war. For an example, there are three important wars in history, and I think there are so many wars, but uh, the wars evolved for years. That's why I consider these wars are three important wars. The one is Carnatic War. The one is Carnatic War, and the another one is Maratha War, and the third one is Anglo Mysore War. Okay, in some areas, in some In some exams they are asking the questions from these three wars. These three wars are so important to understand the basics of history and understand the basic of British, how British occupied us, and this will help us to understand the modern India. So that's why I chose Carnatic Wars in this session. There are three Carnatic Wars: first Carnatic War, second Carnatic War, and third Carnatic War. And there are some problems to understand this. Let me make it easy through my methods. The first one is I am going to choose a favorite number. What is the favorite number is? Double four. Double four. I think it is easy because double four is a C. Okay, then put 17. 17 and double four. This is the main number. This is the core number. Okay, from this number you can add plus 2 and plus 4 and plus 10 and plus 19. Okay, if you add this, the result will be 1746. This will the first result, and the second result is 1748. If you add 1744 plus 4 is equal to 178, and 1744 plus 10 gives 1754. This is the third result, and 1744 plus 19 gives 1763. Finished. The Carnatic War, three Carnatic War was finished. Next, I am going to introduce the next favorite number. Next favorite number, it is called 1755. So, if you hear the numbers 44 and 55, you can easily remember the Carnatic War. Okay. Anyway, so now let me draw it. Okay. So at first 44. So plus 2 plus 4 and 10 is the easiest number to add. And if we put a draw line from a 0, then it will 10 became 19. So 19 also easy. So plus 2 plus 4 plus 10 plus 19. These are the numbers you want to memorize. Not memorizing, it is very simple. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Then a 6 is called 10, and 10 plus 9 is equal to 19. That's all. Okay, so anyway, so draw a line from here to here, and here to here, and here to here. So this is called this is called so this is called so if you draw lines joining 46 to 48 and 48 to 54 and 56 to 63, and this is called the period. For an example, this is War first Carnatic War, and this one is called the period is called second Carnatic War, and this period is called third Carnatic War. Okay, so the period refers 1746 to 48 is called first Carnatic War, and the period refers 48 to 54 is called second Carnatic War, and 55 there is a treaty, and 56 to 63 this is the period refers third Carnatic War. Okay, so who are the heroes? At first? Who are the heroes at first? Duplaix, Du Duplaix from French. He became the hero of first Carnatic War. In second Carnatic War, Mr. Robert Clive became the hero, and third Carnatic War, General Aircut became the hero. Okay, so are the three main heroes: Duplaix, Robert Clive, and Aircut. And Duplaix became a hero because of Battle of Battle of Adair, battle, and this is the battle which shows remembers the film The 300, because in this battle only Duplex of 300 soldiers. With 300 soldiers he defeated 10,000 armies of Anwaruddin. Okay, let me explain these things after explaining this one. Okay, anyway, and in the second war, Mr. Robert Clive. So Robert Clive becomes hero in Battle of Ambur. Okay, anyway, and Airkud became hero in Battle of Vandy was. Okay, and he became the hero on Battle of Orkot. Battle of Orkot. So there are three main battles. It was called Adair battle, an Orkot battle, Battle of Vandivas, and Battle of Vandivas. These are the three main wars which made three people as heroes. Okay, so it is easy to understand. Duplex, Robert Clive, and Iacot. It's enough. And there is also three important treaties. For this treaty, I taken shortcut. It is called AP. App means you can say anything for an Android app or something. Okay, that anyway, but that is not important. Let me explain here. For app, put A in here, A, and put P in here, and third one P in here, IP P. So A refers to Exla Sapil, Exla Chapel Treaty, and P refers Pondicherry Treaty, and third one it is called Paris Treaty. Okay, so it is simple 1763. So we after Paris Treaty, the Carnatic Wars came to an end. So these are the treaty. Just remember app, A for X last appeal. App is the easy word. A the alphabet, then in alphabet A is the first letter, so I am using A. And there might be a confusion between P and P. Okay, so for that, so you can go for a simple idea. Look, this is a corner. Is corner means simply it is the east corner of our chart, and this is the west corner of our chart. And east and west, each direction puts a treaty in a foreign name, especially Aix-la-Chapelle, a place in Europe, and Paris, a place in Europe. Okay, so each corner refers an European place, and in the center, in the north corner, we are using an Indian word. It is called Pondicherry or Puducherry. Okay, so anyway, whatever it is, so it is very simple. So if you put A as a first letter, and if you put X a fail for A, then in the opposite corner you are also going to put Paris before Paris, because each place refers an European location. So that's why I'm saying that. Okay, so now you can get some good understanding. Put 1744 plus 2 plus 4 plus 10 plus 19, 46, 48, 54, 55, 56, and 63. So 46 to 48, it is the period of first Carnatic War, and 48 to 55 it is called the period of second Carnatic War. 56 to 63 is the third Carnatic War, and Duplex became a hero because of Battle of Adair, and Robert Clive became a hero because of Battle of Orkard, and Sir Iacot became a hero because of Battle of Vandivas. And there is also three treaties. The three treaties I kept some shortcut. It is called AP. A for Aix-la-Chapelle, P for Pondicherry, and P for Paris. So anyway, Aix-la-Chapelle, if Aix-la-Chapelle takes the east corner, then west corner goes to Paris, and the north corner goes to Pondicherry. Okay, so that is the one, and this is the simple way. And this war takes at 1761. It is not very important to mean the war for. It is not very important to memorize the year of Battle of Adair and Battle of Orkard. Okay, so that is the chart I came to explain. Now I explain what happened at first Carnatic War and second Carnatic War and third Carnatic War. Okay, so at first, just practice this diagram. It will be very easy. It will be very easy means then years passed. At first in 2008 I created this method. In 2008 I just created this method, and I studied Carnatic Wars. And after a long years I never studied Carnatic Wars. I never do that. Okay, because I had a proper area on it. I built the history properly through this chart. And after 2010 somebody asked what is somebody says, and in my class my students asked, say some points about Carnatic Wars without referring any books, because I'm using this chart. I'm ready to explain these incidents, and this chart helps me to memorize these things and to understand the history very properly and very accurately. And that's why I'm suggesting these things for you, because while you study it for one time, it's not need to revise for many times to memorize the history events. For that you can go for easy history. you can come with me and you can join with me. You can create your own charts by using magic numbers and build your history from here and from here and from here. It is enough. Now let me teach how to build the history. So are you clear with this idea? Let's go to the events. Let's go to the events. The first event next. The first one once again it is 1744. Then here comes plus 2, it is 1746, and it is 1748, and it is 1754, and it is 1763. It is plus 4, it is plus 10, it is plus 19, and 1755 and 1756. Okay, 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 okay. So what happens at the first Carnatic War? What leads to first Carnatic War? So the 44 is the main thing. It was a main event happened in Europe. It is called the Austrian War of Succession. It leads it leads to it leads this led to the War of Carnatic Wars in South India. Okay, so because the War of Succession happens happens between British and France in European place, and this is the main reason which creates a proxy war in India between France and British. So anyway, so the first reason who started it is simply British started it, and France never had a will to start the war. France are always cordial with the British peoples, but the British first attacked the naval fleet at 1745. 1745. So there is 1744. Now I am introducing new year, that is called 1745. So in 45, first the British attack a naval fleet of French. Then the duplex came to the action. Okay, duplex required the force from British, and for helping duplex, French sent La Bourdonnais. La Bourdonnais. La Bourdonnais. La Bourdonnais. If the spelling was not clear, then you can refer some books for that. Okay, anyway, duplex and La Bourdonnais. Okay, so 1746 La Bourdonnais was came to the action and came into the drama, and when British side, Mr. Edward Python, General Edward Python came to the field. Edward Python. Edward Python. An indecisive action between British Admiral Edward Python and La Bourdonnais and Negapatam. Okay, so it was the first start. The Negapatam attack. It was the first attack. Starts the huge Carnatic War. Okay, and 1746 La Bourdonnais then attack Madras, and he captured Madras successfully. So now Madras. So if we keep it as South India, then the war goes in Madras, Madras. If we keep this is Madras, and this one is Kadalur, and this one is Bengal, and etc. etc. The whole Carnatic War happens in the East Coast Coromandel Coast to prove their dominance of in East Coromandel Coast between British and France. Okay, so the Nagapatam incident became the huge witness for the three Carnatic Wars. Anyway, in 1746, La Bourdonnais attacked Madras and he captured Madras successfully, and he asked the British people to take oath not to take arms against France in any cost at any time. But some peoples, a few British peoples are refused. Few British soldiers refused. One of the soldiers is called Robert Clive, who proved himself as a hero in Second Carnatic War. In that war, Robert Clive just escaped from Madras, and he traveled to St. Fort, St. David Fort, which is in Kadalur. It is nearly 80 kilometers away from Chennai. Madras. It means Madras. Okay, so he gone to St. David Fort, and he swore himself to defeat the France peoples. Okay, so next one, Anwaruddin came to the field. Anwaruddin is a Nawab of Karnataka. He he climbed he climbed the Madras. He climbed the Madras, but Duplex refused to give the Madras to Anwaruddin. This 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 thing leads to Battle of Adayar. So because of refusing Madras to giving to Anwaruddin sent a troop of 10,000 peoples to defeat Duplex. A Duplex of only 300 persons, only 300 persons. So there is a war between 300 and the 10,000 people, and you can remember the film 300 now. So anyway, so in Battle of Wadayar, the 300 peoples defeated the Anwaruddin's 10,000 huge army. Okay, so because of this great victory, Duplex became a great hero because of Battle of Adayar. Okay, so anyway, and Anwaruddin sent his son Muhammad Ali to assist British. When Duplex tried to already Madras was in the control of Duplex. Then Duplex turned his concentration to Kadalur. When Duplex tried to catch the Kadalur, Anwaruddin sent his son Muhammad Ali to assist British, and this panicked Mr. Duplex, and Duplex and Anwardi came to a treaty, and because of the treaty, they can they each behaved as a friends. Okay, anyway, and 1748, this is the period. 1748, Mr. Stranger Lawrence take command on British troops for attacking St. Fort David. Okay, so anyway, 1748, they British besieged Pondicherry, and because of huge monsoon and arrival of Aix-la-Chapelle Treaty, and British and the French in India are also came to a cordial relationships because of Aix-la-Chapelle Treaty, and the France accepted to give Madras to British, and this is the incidents what happened in first Carnatic War. And let me go to second Carnatic War. It is 17. Once again, it is 1744. Let us concentrate in this area. 1748 plus 4 and plus 10. 1754. So let me explain what happened to 1744 to 1748. So the first session is favor for France. In second session, British is equal to France. Both are going to gain their points in history. So anyway, the second Carnatic War. The second Carnatic War is called a war of succession between Indian princes, and because of this incidents, they just use the Indian princes as their dice, especially the France and British. So let me explain who were the princes. At first, in Hyderabad, after Nizamul Mulk, after the death of Nizamul Mulk, there is a clash between Nasir Jung and Muzaffar Jung. Okay, anyway, and in Karnataka and Carnatic territories, there is a clash between, after the death of Anwaruddin, there is a clash between Muhammad Ali and Chanda Sahib. Okay. Oh, anyway, so Mr. Muzaffar Sang was a grandson of Asif Shah, and in this case, Chanda Sahib is a son-in-law of Anwaruddin. Okay, but anyway, the proper heir were Nazir Jang and Muhammad Ali. In this part, Nazir Jang and Muhammad Ali are the support of British, and Muzaffar Sang and Mr. Chanda Sahib asked the support of French. Okay, anyway, and there is a easy source to memorize that France is the CM. France means CM, Chief Minister. So C for Chanda Sahib and M for Muzaffar Sang. Okay, so keep this idea. So if you got confusion, if Chanda Sahib belongs to Karnataka or Hyderabad, C for Karnataka, and C for Chanda Sahib. So keep this in your idea. This will also help you to remember these things. Okay, anyway, so this is the thing, and they are going to support each other. But anyway, so in 1749, in Battle of Ambur, Anwardin was killed. Then Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali fled to Trichy. Muhammad Ali fled to Trichy and became a refugee. Became a refugees of British. Became a refugees of British. Then Nazir Jung was killed, and Muzaffar Jung was became a king of Hyderabad. Muzaffar Jung. After the death of Muzaffar Jung, Salbat Jung became the head of Hyderabad. Salbat Jung became the head of Hyderabad, and he was under the control of French. And French gained northern Circus, and they became a and they behaved to, and they became a great dominant power in northern Circus. Anyway, so and in this place, now look, let me explain clearly. After the death of Anwaruddin, his son Muhammad Ali was gone to Trichy, and he was escaped. He managed to escape. Okay, this is the part of Karnataka. So what happens in Hyderabad? Hyderabad, it is very simple. They killed Nasir Jang and put Muzaffar Jang as king. After the death of Muzaffar Jang, once again Salbat Jang came to the throne, and he also is now under the control of France. Now Hyderabad is under the control of completely under the control of France. So Hyderabad came to them. And what's the situation in Karnataka? Karnataka is simple. Anwardin, after the death of Anwardin, Muhammad Ali gone to Trichy. So now, now Chanda Sahib planned to attack Muhammad Ali and catch Muhammad Ali and kill Muhammad Ali. So he gone to Trichy, and he besieged the Trichy fort. At that time, Robert Clive get a little troop and attacked Arcot, which is the capital of Carnatic Circus, especially Chanda Sahib. Carnatic Circus, especially Chanda Sahib, and he successfully catched Arcot. And because of leaving Arcot, his headquarters, Chanda Sahib got some panic, and he sent the half of the troops to catch Arcot. But after 53 days, Robert Clive came out of the fort and fight against Chanda Sahib and killed Chanda Sahib and became the hero of this war. Okay, so this put Robert Clive in a huge place in history. Okay, so anyway, so now Arcot was under the control of Robert Clive, especially Karnataka province was under the rule of British, and they put Muhammad Ali as a king. So now the Hyderabad was under the control of France, and Karnataka was under the control of British. Okay, and because of Aix-la-Chapelle Treaty, uh, the European Kingdom, disapproved the wars which is happening in India, and once again they called duplex again to their country. They put Godeyu as the new governor. Godeyu, after Godeyu, the arrival of Godeyu go to a peaceful treaty at 1955. That is called Pondicherry Treaty. Okay, Pondicherry Treaty. After Pondicherry Treaty, there was one thing. What is the thing is, now France have Hyderabad and British have Karnataka. That's why I said B is equal to AF. Okay, so now let's start Third Carnatic War. Third Carnatic War starts from 1756 to 1763. Okay, so this happens because of 7 years war which was happened at British in 1756. Okay, so there once again the war starts, the proxy war starts in British and France in India. Okay, so at first English captured Chandranagore Fort at 1757, and French sent a strong contingent named as County County Lally. County Lally. Okay, County Lally captured Kadalur. And C starts from C. So County Lally catches Kadalur. Then he attacked Madras. He failed to catch Madras. This is a great failure to County Lali. Okay, and he then made a great mistake. The second mistake done by him is he simply recalled Bushi. Bushi from Hyderabad. So the head of Hyderabad is now Salbat Singh, who was under the control of France. Okay, who was under the control of France, switch over to English. This is also a great failure of County Lali. So then County Lali made a war at 1761. It is called the Battle of Vandivas. In Vandivas, General Ayakut defeated the France and captured Hyderabad. Now the Hyderabad also gone to British. And the 1763 the Paris Treaty was came to the action, and British and France came to the cordial relation. Because of these things, the Carnatic War came to the end, and the third Carnatic War ends in the favor of British. Now the Karnataka is also under the control of under the Karnataka. The ruler of Karnataka is Muhammad Ali. Now he is also under the control of British, and the ruler of Hyderabad is Salbat Jung. He is also under the control of British. So the British gained Karnataka and Hyderabad, and after the three wars, they became the hero in this wars. And this is the simple history which I am going to explain. Okay, so anyway, so now let us take it simple. Just now you can understand these things. 1744 plus 2 is 1746, and plus 4 is 1748, and plus 10 is 1754, 1755, and 1756, and plus 19 is equal to 1763. Now you can understand, this is the main thing. This is called a war of Austrian session. And 46 to 48, this is first Carnatic War. And 48 to 55, this is second Carnatic War. And 56 to 63, this is third Carnatic War. Now you can start from here. It is 1745, the first attack. British started to attack France. And 1746, Dupleix came to the scene. 1746, Dupleix came to the scene, and he also attacked Madras and captured Madras with the help of La Bourdonnais. Dupleix and La Bourdonnais, with the help of La Bourdonnais, and then he planned to attack Kadalur, and it came to a failure because of monsoon and Aix-la-Chapelle treaty. For treaty, we are going to put APP. A for Aix-la-Chapelle, P for Paris, and P for Pondicherry. And here Dupleix became a hero. And then after that, Robert Clive came in the second session. The second session is the succession war between Indian princes, especially Hyderabad and Karnataka. Okay, in Karnataka, after the death of Anwaruddin, Muhammad Ali and Chanda Sahib came to the conflict. And in Hyderabad, after the death of Asaf Shah, Nasir Singh and Muzaffar Singh came to the conflict. In the CM, we want to keep CM C for Chanda Sahib and M for Muzaffar Singh gone to get the support of France, and Muhammad Ali and Nasir Singh get the support of British. Then the war starts now. The war starts now. Okay. Anyway, in the first session, Anwaruddin was killed at the Battle of Ambur, and Muhammad Ali fled to Trichy. And Muhammad Ali fled to Trichy. Now Chanda Sahib became the head of Karnataka. Okay, head of Karnataka, and they gained some places. Okay, anyway, and after the thing, Nasir Jung was killed, and Muzaffar Singh became the hero of Hyderabad, became the head of Hyderabad. And after the death of Muzaffar Singh, Salbat Singh came to the throne. Salbat Singh gave some places to northern Sikha, so France, and France became a great area. Then they tried to capture Muhammad Ali on Trichy. At that time, Robert Clive captured the Orcott, and he became the hero of Orcott now. Even though Chanda Sahib tried to tried to attack Robert Clive. He just failed in front of Robert Clive. Okay, so after Chanda Sahib, Muhammad Ali uh, became the head of the throne in Carnatic province. Now B is equal to F, and last one, B gains everything because of Battle of Vandivas. General Ayerkut defeated Count Lali and became the hero. And after Paris War, it came to end. And this is the simple gist of Carnatic was. Let me meet you in the next session. I think I done my better. Still now I doesn't have many aids to elaborate this video. For an example, an academy told to do this video by typing things, but I'm working as a working as a teacher in a school, and I'm also trying UPSC at the same time. So that's why I don't have enough time to type everything. So that's why I choose this method to explain these things. And the next video I will improve my classes, and the next video I will see you in another wars and another things in history. Let me to meet you at another class of easy history. Thank you for watching this session. Thank you everybody.